how to build a frequency so strong it actually feels illegal. Now your frequency determines what you attract back to you. It's your energy field. It's the energy you emit towards the world. So why not be in the best, most powerful frequency so you can attract the best and most powerful things in your life so fast and so easy it actually feels illegal. It feels like you're playing with cheat codes on how strong your frequency actually is. It's powerful. It radiates power. You know, when you step into a room and a guy just have this powerful energy around him, this is exactly who you need to be, and I'm gonna teach you exactly how to be that person, so not only you make more money in your business, but you start to live better on your terms. You enter in your desired reality by shifting your frequency. Your reality is a byproduct of your frequency. So if you change your frequency, you change your reality towards what you want. Everything you see around you is determined by your frequency. If you change your frequency, everything that you see around you will change slowly. It's an entire process. Don't think you can just click your fingers and everything will change all at once, because this doesn't happen, because it will be chaotic. And second of all, it will take the fun out of it. It will take fun out of it. Imagine snapping your fingers, being in a completely different frequency, thinking, feeling, being a whole new person in a new identity, emitting a different energy, and just everything starts coming your way. It will be boring. It takes the fun out of it. So be thankful that it is in this way. It takes some time, it takes some patience, and it takes some resilience in order to do it. Now, the first step in creating the most powerful frequency that feels like you're playing with cheat codes on how powerful it is. It's like cheating the system. The police might catch you. You get locked up. Is to use counter evidence to support that your reality is changing for the better. Let me explain. Imagine you implement some new things that you think will change your life. Let's say it's a new strategy in your business or in your career, or you might start applying different techniques, you might start meditating, you might start visualizing, you might start embodying the best version of yourself. You start to think differently, you start to feel differently, you become the person you want to become. At first, some bad things might happen. You might encounter a challenge, you might encounter a problem, you might face some trouble, a step back. Now you can use this step back as evidence that you are progressing for the better. Most people, when they encounter, let's say, these problems, they use it as evidence to support that what they want is not going to show up. They use it as evidence that what they do is not working properly. So they use these problems for their disadvantage instead of their advantage. Now what I'm telling you to do is to view all these challenges, all these problems, all these bad things that are happening into your life, no matter the caliber of the problem or the challenge, as fuel for you to grow, as stepping stones for you to progress towards what you want. Because let me give you an example. You have a problem. Instead of feeding this problem negative energy that will lead to a negative frequency, to a weak frequency, and you'll attract more of what you are, more of what your frequency is. So it's negative. So if you react negative to a problem, you enter that negative energy, and that negative energy compounds into a negative frequency, and you attract more negativity. It's a loop. It's a loop of negativity just because you reacted badly to a problem. Now, if you use problems as a tool for you to grow, you don't look at problems as problems, you label problems as evidence that you are growing, you'll get excited when problems show up. You'll get excited when you see all these challenges happening in your life. You'll get excited when a bad thing, under quotations, because there are no bad things really, only if you look at them as bad things, they are bad. You look at all these things and get excited because it means you are growing. And what's the process looking like then? You encounter the same problem, the same challenge, the same bad thing that you would encounter in the last scenario, but you feed it positive energy. You get fired up by it. You reinforce the good identity more and more and more. You become more powerful with it, so you actually feed more positive energy, and that positive energy compounds into a positive frequency, and you attract more of what you want instead of more of what you do not want. It all happens during this problem/challenges phase. You encounter the problem, you use it as evidence that you are growing, and you use them to your advantage. You use them for good. Use it as fuel for you to grow. This is super important because so many people have these struggling days, struggling weeks, struggling months even, and they let them determine their frequency. They start to think negatively, they start to feel bad about them, and they attract more of who they are. They attract more of what their frequency transmits. So why do it? The only thing that makes a problem bad is you thinking that the problem is bad. Because for some people, the problem is actually good. Two people might go through the exact same scenario. Let's say a bad financial week. A bad financial week. One might look at it as a very bad thing and will get all emotional and will react emotionally to it. And it will just get caught up in this loop. And the other person will look at it as evidence that he's growing, that is a challenge for him. It's a way to prove to himself that he is growing. It's a way to prove to yourself that you say that you are who you say you are. You say you are somebody, so prove to the universe that you are somebody in the tough times. Everyone can be zen in the good times. Everyone can be in high frequency during the good times. But when shit hits the fan, as the expression is, how are you then? How do you react then? How do you respond to the situation? Because reacting negatively to a situation, getting all angry, all emotional, all sad, all in your feelings, negative feelings, during these periods where shit hits the fan, will not help you one bit. It will actually sabotage you. And this is how people get stuck up in their lives. This is why people always sabotage themselves and they do not achieve what they want, because they let problems and challenges destroy their frequency. But people that understand how these things work, like my clients, I help them generate over $21 million in just a couple of months. Imagine that. Taking them from $5,000 per month to $100,000 per month in just 4 months, because they understood how to change their frequency effectively. How to do this shit effectively. They don't let challenges suppress their powerfulness. They actually use it as evidence. And I'm gonna give you an example that I give all my clients in the calls on how to master their frequency. Imagine there is a treasure right here. This is the treasure. And you are Indiana Jones. You want to find this treasure. The closer you get to this treasure, the more traps will appear. Boom. The more traps will appear because the traps are protecting the treasure. It's the same way when you're trying to shift towards your desired reality. When you try to shift towards your desired reality and you get closer, all these bad things start happening, all the traps start coming in because you are getting closer. Now, you know that traps are coming, so you can dodge the traps, and you actually get excited and happy when you see the traps because it means you are closer to the treasure. So use all these bad things, doubt, fear, overthinking, anxiety, all of these bad emotions, all of these challenges in your life as evidence to support that you're doing something right, because this will allow you to actually step into the identity of the person that is already there. A version of yourself that is already in the reality that you want to be in will not get super upset and emotional during these problems. You will get excited. I'm 100% sure. You will not have problems if you do it. Problems don't exist. They exist only if you label them as problems. If you label them as opportunities, they become opportunities. It's how you view things. It's how you observe things. They are neither good or bad. You make them good or bad. You can choose to see the glass half full or half empty. It's both at the same time. It's half full and half empty at the same time. You choose to see it. And why choose to see it half empty? Why do it? Does this help you? No. Always ask your question, does this help me? If the answer is no, don't do it. That's simple. Change it so that it helps you. This is how it works. First point. Second point, I'm making this video short so you can actually have the attention span for it, is to place your attention on what you want instead of what you do not want. Kind of similar of what I said in the previous point. But reality works exactly like a social media algorithm. So you have TikTok. you have Instagram, you have YouTube Shorts, you have all social media platforms. They show you more of what you place your attention upon. Now, in this world, attention is energy. Where attention goes, energy flows. And energy determines our frequency, because energy compounds, it creates a vibration, and that vibration compounds and it becomes a frequency, and it changes who you are. So if you want to change your frequency, you must change your energy. And if your attention determines where your energy is going because you're paying with your attention, then why not focus on what you want, so you can send energy towards what you want instead of what you do not want. In the social media example, imagine you are scrolling on social media and you like puppy videos, you like videos of cute dogs, you watch them entirely, you comment under them, you share them with your friends, you save them, you place all your attention on puppy videos, on cute dog videos. The algorithm will assume that you really enjoy dog videos and puppy videos, and since it wants to feed you more goy slob and keep you in this loop of bad things and keep you trapped in the algorithm, it will show you more of what you watch in order to keep you trapped on the app. This is how it works. It keeps you trapped on the app. This is how social media algorithms work. Now, let's say you have the intention of watching business videos on your social media algorithm, but every time a business video comes up on your For You page, while scrolling social media, you ignore it completely. You don't give it any attention. What would the social media algorithm think you want to see? Business videos or cute puppy videos? You might hate puppy videos, but you keep interacting with them. It doesn't care about what you truly want. It cares only on what you place your attention upon. It's the same with reality. If you constantly place your attention on what you do not want, it will give you more of that. In the same case, if you hate puppy videos, and you love business videos, but you only interact and place your attention on the puppy videos and you ignore the business videos, you'll get more puppy videos and less business videos. It's the same in everything. It's the same in life. If you constantly focus on the problems, if you constantly focus on what is not going right, if you constantly focus on what might happen badly, you feed it energy, and you actually increase the probability of it happening via your energy, because you feed it energy. What you feed most, it grows, and you want what you want to grow. So place your attention on what you want, place your attention on what you want to grow, because you are watering that thing. You are feeding that thing. So feed what you want instead of what you do not want. Your attention is a tool, so use it for the best. Use it for the best. These are the two things. If you implement this, you can implement them today. You'll create a frequency so powerful, it actually starts to feel illegal. And if you want the full blueprint on how to do it, I have a book down below. It's an ebook. You can download it. It's everything I teach my clients. It's everything you need to know. If you want to work with me one-on-one, as a business owner, I only work with business owners. You have the second link in the description. Book a call with me. We can talk and we can set up a program especially for you, a customized program. I helped hundreds of entrepreneurs scale their business even if they were stuck, even their business was declining, or they just wanted to improve themselves. Even if you are successful, you can still do more, you can still achieve more. So think about the money you are losing if you stay the same. Think about that. How much you are losing while staying the same. If you want to change, you need to change. Nothing changes if nothing changes. So, first link and second link in the description if you enjoyed. And also, I will post more regularly, so make sure to subscribe as well. Shameless plugs, I know, but hey, free value, exchanging value, you know? I'm super authentic. But if you implement just these two things, boy, it will bang. It will fucking bang. So, I hope you enjoyed. Have an amazing rest of the day and much love to all of you.